Productions presents
The Steamrollers
Adventure Podcast
contains mature language
and situations. Discretion
is advised.
Hello and welcome to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast.
Wait a minute. I didn't tell you to start show.
What do you mean?
Storycrafter left me in charge while he's gone taking Nissa for repairs.
Boris, that is bull poopy. You know I am the ranking copperheart here. Of course he left me in charge.
Did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so. Did not. Did so. Did so.
Hey, enough with the Putin v. Zamora.
I know that you're indicating Boris is Vladimir Putin in your name calling, but do you not mean Zelensky for me?
No, Xavier Zamora, president of Andorra.
I do not get why
He's gay.
Oh, fair.
So what's the issue here, fellas? Before the boss left to take our resident babe to the tin can factory, he said we had to go ahead and put out episode 304.
I know. That's what I've been trying to tell Arby's here. I am in charge.
No, I am in charge. I am a higher series copperheart than both of you.
So what?
You're being ageist.
Regardless, he left me in charge.
Did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Did so.
Did not.
Guys! Enough with the Ivan Drago via Lando cruise.
Let me guess.
Yep.
Fair.
It just so happens I have a voice recording from Michael left behind with instructions about who is in charge and what we're supposed to be doing.
Good. Give it here.
No. I handle the Victrolograph, remember?
Okay then, play it. Please.
Hey guys, it's Mike. Nissa took a fall off the balcony early this morning. She's fine, but I'm taking her to Wolf Autobot to get her checked out. While I'm gone, I want the studio cleaned up. Boris, you're in charge of cleaning the kitchen and the studio. Boris will be in charge of cleaning the bathroom and the aero pad. Boris will be in charge of cleaning the living space and bathroom. I want Ben to supervise everything. Release episode 304 and don't forget to point out how great it is. A lot goes into this episode. Ben can do the protocol this time. Ben, you can do Margie's previously on, and if you guys do a robot mind segment, fucking don't later.
Fair enough, I suppose. Ben, you are great.
Thanks, kid.
This is bullshit. That is obviously doctored.
How can you doctor a Victrolograph recording?
There's a way. I mean, not that I know how.
God, this is some bullshit. Fine. I am going to clean up studio, but I am not going to do bathroom. You can go fuck yourself.
Go ahead and do your chores, Roberta. I got this.
Okay, good luck, Ben. Let me know if you need any help. I'll be right over here if you need me.
Candy from a toy robot baby. Let's see here. Protocol 406. Promotion swapping. Hey, do you have a podcast or show you'd like to advertise to anywhere from 100 to 500,000 listeners? Use the contact form at riggstories.com and reach out to the Storycrafter about a promo swap. One hand washes the other and the other hand scratches our back.
Are you okay there, Ben?
Yeah. I'm fine. Oh yeah. Previously on the SRAM, Connie learned about an invitation to a wedding between her mother and the Wharlock, Handon Moss. In this massive episode, we also go back to Boston to see how Chief Inspector Nigel Wintermann is doing. When last we heard from him, one of the Keeper Orbs delivered Dominique Fessler. You know, John Stitch, the serial killer bitch who probably cut up all those bodies and hung them in that warehouse that he found in that lower Boston. Anyway, they delivered that bitch to him on the end of a noose. He had her deactivated hot Cogman bod taken to the precinct while he cared for his former charge, Nora.
Still good, Ben? I can help you know.
Fuck that old coot. He is not our boss.
Alright, let's see here. 286, 301, 126. Who organizes this shit? Oh, right, me. Here it is, 304. Season 4, Episode 304, Chapter 23, Bloody Precinct.
Welcome to Crap Rolled in Shit.
Trap!
Strap is your steampunk adventure comedy. Your silly tabletop roleplay fantasy. We're the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast. Sit back, relax, and just have a blast.
dictionary calls SRAP. Anyway, welcome to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast.
Trap!
3-3. Boop. Here we go. All right. Big beans. Chuffed beans. Oh, chuffed beans. Baked beans with like mustache hair in them.
Oh, no. No, that's gross.
Did we get updated character sheets for this session?
Yes, months ago. Well,
yeah, that's why I'm struggling to find it.
It would have been.
I did the same thing when I sat down.
It would have been August 13th because it was supposed to be on my birthday.
I remember. I was excited. And
Really
then you
big
had
capital letters says your character sheet. Or character sheet, exclamation mark.
session cancelled. Your character sheet. There we go. Right at the bottom of my inbox. So I'm just that popular.
Note to
Just
self.
that popular.
Note to self. Next time I send a character sheet to Jenn, be sure the subject line is in small print and says, "You may already have won."
Oh man, no, then it's gonna end up in my spam box. Don't do that. Spam folder. No, I loved that. It made me find it, so it was good. Capital letters, very good.
Yeah, it did make it more noticeable compared to the rest of the stuff in my inbox.
I do. Yeah, I do tend to. I scream subject lines.
It's probably also gets you flagged by lots of people's spam filters.
Actually, every email I send for SRAP to you guys should say, "Ray won't read this, but..." Good God, he has to get like valet service. Call him, "Ray, check your email." Do I have something? I don't know. Do you?
At least he made the fireside chat this week.
He did. Yes. Oops, he did. Yeah. Nobody made the screenings for Furball, but that's okay.
Middle of the night.
Still, it's my
Where is
art.
In the morning.
Where is our commitment?
It's my art. Flub was there. Thank you, Flub. Well, for 5 minutes before saying that they were going to fall asleep and snore, so I'm like, never mind. Fine, I'll watch it myself. And then I just go, doggy's funny. All right, on to this seriousness, because this is serious, because we're talking about a serial killer on the loose. Well, actually, not on the loose. Rupert, I want to talk to you about what we know about, Dominique Fessler and what was done with her since she was captured since the keepers just dropped her in front. Well, were planning to like hang her in front of you, and you like absconded with her, packed her into I believe the gendarmes of Boston had packed her into a tiny little box.
She was taken, I think where we left her, she was taken back to the station, and she was put in a cell, and no one was to go near her without my consent or permission.
Right. Guards upon guards upon guards. Yes. Right. And then you went to take care of Nora.
And
who discovered the monkey's paw nature of the spheres that the keepers are wielding, and how basically every scar and bruise that her husband had put on her had been reflected back to him because of her wish or comment.
Yeah.
And he is in hospital. Notice how I said he is in hospital rather than he's in the hospital, because we're
Oh my God,
UK people here.
Huh?
Popped around the hospital. I'm gonna pop down to the shops. Pick up some apples and pears. No. Because I was thinking of actual apples and pears rather than stairs. Never mind. Rhyming slang, ginger beer. I'm an American.
we just have to be quiet, and he just keeps going on.
Yep.
There's more people
it's not-
He doesn't need the rest of us here to make a podcast. He can just do it himself.
It's
He
not.
just wants to save the company.
He can be all our voices.
It's
and stuff.
not fair that you fuckers are behind me.
Well, you're the one who put us up there.
Well, I can't. These are my the space I have.
Guys, I'm a sociopath.
This is the space I have. Hold on. All right. So anyway,
There's Officer Rob.
Oh yes, yes, and Nora is in your protective custody because keepers.
Yes. Yep. But we know this scared of the black glass.
Yes. Oh, the ring with the black glass. Yes, you have the.
Yes, which I used it. I threatened to use it as a bullet, and it fucked off.
Yes. Oh yes. I'm excited now.
Mike, are you okay over there? Do you need some private time?
No, I just got excited remembering a thing,
Okay.
and
The bullet was then very quickly taken out of that gun. By the way, it's not been left in there.
I know. I do remember that. Yes. I'm just excited.
Not leaving something touched by her in any of my positions for an extended period of time.
You are also having your men scour for any news about these keeper individuals. And you had heard that
Yeah.
there are 14 seen in New York and 2 that you knew of from the Boston area.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think I asked someone to look into Moss, but I'm not sure if anyone did, because, there were 2 other immediately followed more high priority messages.
Yes.
So there's the Moss lead, there's Nora, who's now staying at my apartment, and then there's Thesla locked in a cell until either someone goes to talk to her or someone goes and rescues her.
Right. Okay. So what would you like to do at this point in time? This could be like the next day.
It's like following morning, yeah.
Yes.
So the day begins with him making Nora breakfast.
Oh.
Just the same breakfast she loved as a kid.
Okay.
So it will
yes,
be...
I do remember. We covered that. It was the pancakes in the shape of Mickey Mouse.
It was going to be pancakes. I don't think it was in the shape of Mickey Mouse, though.
Yes. Sorry, I shouldn't have said Mickey Mouse because of copyright. I should have said that fucking rodent that took away Group Watch and raised the rates.
No, call him Mousy Mick.
I'm going to call it piece of shit.
I mean, I think his IP is expired.
What?
So Disney have been trying to extend it for years. That's why the copyright's gone from 50 to 75, and they were trying to push him for 100. But now I think that didn't pass, so I think he's coming into the public domain soon, if not already. So, yeah, it's totally fine, Mike. You carry on.
Yeah, and you know what? Rule 34.
I mean, that didn't stop anybody anyway.
No, that's true. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Yeah.
It's fair use and critique and parody. All those things that the internet loves to use to skirt around intellectual property issues. Anyway, so yeah, Nigel has made Nora blueberry pancakes.
Okay.
And he got up early and basically made her favorite childhood breakfast. Which apparently he kept all the ingredients for in his house. Don't look too deeply into it.
He just did. Okay,
he was
just ready. He just likes to practice.
He would have.
I think it's probably what he does every morning is makes that breakfast.
I would say
he can't eat it, but he would just he makes it and gives it to someone on the way to work or something.
Cats. The neighborhood cats.
I would say yeah.
So he'll check in with Nora. How are you feeling, Nora?
I'm all right.
You don't have to sugarcoat it, and you don't have to put on a mask. The pancakes have got plenty of sugar on them already.
Yes, I've noticed. My tastes have grown. You know what? Thank you, Ozzy. This is absolutely lovely.
I would. Yes. Well, it's been a long time, and I don't know what you like now, but I knew what you liked then.
That's what counts. That's all that matters.
So, if you told me what you like now, I could get you for breakfast tomorrow.
I will make a note of that. I will take a look and see what you have in your cupboards.
You'll find a lot of blueberries and the ingredients of pancakes.
Nothing but pancake mix and blueberries.
And various condiments like this, like lemon and sugar and maple syrup and basically it's anything you could put on a sweet pancake is what he has.
It's adorable.
Fabulous. No, she says, I just need to rethink my life and my priorities in my life, I suppose.
Well, you still have your work as an EMT.
Yes, I do. Maybe I don't want to continue that here, though.
Are you thinking about leaving Boston?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I thought about going to Chicago, but it's nothing but a giant toxic crater, and I can't go to Atlanta because that's a blood farm. So, I don't know.
Well,
she doesn't really say that, but I mean, there really are no major cities to go to since the war.
Even New York? I mean, Nigel doesn't say that, Rupert is saying that.
Right. Well, no, New York is still there, but I'm not going to say anything
If you wanted a change of pace, something radically different.
I could come with you?
Well, I have plenty of work to keep me here for the time being. But with a serial killer and these masked individuals prowling about. But it may take me across the country again, but there was a charming little town not far over the border into the disputed territories called Peace. Nothing bad ever happened there. Until we done.
That sounds lovely.
It was much like your wish in that it was very literal in that nothing bad could happen. So there were ways to bend the rules and depending on what your perspective of bad was.
So, so the opposite of Boston these days is what you're saying.
Yes. Well, I don't know what became of it after the war. I haven't been that way in a long time.
Now, you said Ozzy lives in an apartment, right?
Yeah.
We'd say... I would say that just going by standard of living and whatnot, and modesty and such, he would be living in one of those apartments where there is a communal telephone, if a phone at all.
I think because of his role, he would have got one specifically for the apartment.
Okay.
so he can be called directly.
Okay.
I'm imagining sort of not quite like penthouse, but like sort of top floor. It has like so he can look out across the city.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like a luxury apartment complex, but it's like
So you can have lots of brooding sunset, watching out the windows, kind of.
exactly.
moments.
Yeah. What can I say? I've been watching a lot of Dimension 20 and Mentopolis, and I'm feeling a bit noir.
Yes, very noir.
But we need to add a little bit of a city element there, so I'm going to say it's near a SkyTrain tower. So twice a day, your whole building rumbles a little bit as a SkyTrain takes off because
Absolutely fine.
atmosphere. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
Not that Ozzy couldn't turn that off. I mean, that was something that wouldn't bother him. But okay,
On the
that's
sonic boom, it's not just that, and the windows have to be like
Yeah.
reinforced glass so they don't shatter every day.
all it's like double pane with a chicken wire in it. Yeah.
Proper security.
Yes. All right. Well, then your little phone bag jingles. Your stick phone on the wall jingles.
Were these a thing before the war?
It's a call.
Because it's been pretty much.
Yeah. Was what now?
Were phones a thing before the war?
Oh
or were
yes.
they?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's usually only for like elite people or snobby inspectors, I guess.
And I guess Professor Angel would have had one at some point, but he probably disconnected it before he died.
Probably.
I think.
Yeah.
Because he was a leading academic. So he, one moment, Nora, and he goes to pick up the phone and he goes, "Ahoy, ahoy!" It was going to be a greeting. It could have taken off instead of hello.
Damn it! I forgot. Robin, what was the wooden overcoats phone greeting again?
Now look here.
Now look here. Pick up the phone. Now look here. Okay, ahoy, ahoy. It is an inspector that you know from the station house by the name of Donahue, and all he says in a very weak voice is, "You should get down here." Parentheses, Boston accent, close parentheses.
You should get down here.
I'm not going to try it because it's going to sound like a horrible Bobby Kennedy impression.
Receive, Donahue, and he'll put down the phone.
Okay.
I'm afraid, Nora, duty calls. Will you be all right here?
Do you want me to come with you?
The woman I detained last night is the most dangerous criminal in the country, and she was brought to me by one of those things. So
then I should come with you. You might need me.
I might, but I could be putting you in terrible danger.
I'm putting myself in danger because I'm insisting that I come.
And you can almost hear the gears in Nigel's head as like his original primary programming, which is to protect the angels. It's just like it's like
So Nigel shoots her in the kneecaps so she can't go anywhere. I am protecting you.
I think I made everybody uncomfortable.
First law, motherfucker. If you insist, but please God, tell me that you have some. Please Trinity, say that you have a firearm of some kind.
No. Do you have one that I can borrow?
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, he will.
I just have my medical bag.
Does she know how to use a gun?
Have you ever fired a gun before?
Yes. Well, I've been hunting squirrel.
That's good.
I mean, they're flighty little buggers.
Yes.
Cool. He will give her which? No, he won't. He'll give her Baal
Oh shit!
to borrow
Right.
and a holster to conceal it with.
Oh, the Tesla Night Sting, right? The stun pistol. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
You show her how to use the stun setting.
Yes. Okay.
And then he's going to take out from the box that is Witchwood. He'll open Witchwood's box and take out the glass bullet that's the right caliber for Baal, and stick that in the chamber. And so there's basically like she can see which chamber it is, and she can change it to it if she sees anything hellish.
Okay. Yep. She'll do the thing where she. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Yes, Ozzy, I got it. I'm fine.
Are you?
Yes.
Now remember, don't you shoot me with your eyes closed.
No, I will keep my eyes open when I shoot you. We're fine. Yes.
Stop with that. See, he's doing this as they're kind of on the way back down to the station.
Right. Cut to the station house, which has a number of paddy wagons parked in the street. They're horse-drawn paddy wagon. Almost.
Is this in the upper levels, or is it down on the ground?
All upper levels. Because the ground is toxic everywhere you go.
Yeah, and ghoul infested.
Yes, and ghoul infested. Yes. If the ghouls can survive the poisons that were used during the war, but.
Oh shit! Yeah. They've mutated. Who knows?
Yeah. So the paddy wagons are sort of parked to block off the street, and there are a number of police officers in the street. Some of them you see retching, throwing up. They are also from other precinct houses other than this one. You see no one from this precinct house, with the exception of Inspector Donahue.
A clown comes into a police station and goes, "Has anyone seen my face?" Which is an obscure battle reference. Anyway, Donahue, what's the situation?
It's better if you come and look. She's
Donahue,
gone.
this is the second time in 2 days
She's gone. She's gone.
How many of us did she take down when she left?
You should come and look.
He does.
Cue very ominous music. Up the steps into the station house, and there's really no place to step without stepping in blood.
How's Nora? She's an AMT, but she may have not seen something this bad.
She's following up. Yeah, her jaw drops, and she takes a half step back. But she's dealt with traumas before, just not seen this much before. And Ozzy, I want you to roll. Let's see, observation, stacking with effort. So roll a 20 and a d6 plus 1.
20 d6 plus 1, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not great. That is a 13. What chips have I got at the moment?
Oh, wait. You said 13?
Yeah, what chips have I got? Is there anything I can...
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, your ante is black, red, blue, and I gave you guys a gold too, right? To start?
Yeah.
Okay, black, red,
Yes.
blue. Black, red, blue, gold.
Cool. I guess I'll cash in the red, so that makes it 16.
Well, your original roll made it. Do you still want to...
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. At any given time, there would have been 23 officers and personnel here. There is enough blood and body parts for 3 times that many people, and most of them are unrecognizable. Unlike the warehouse in the Undercity, nothing's hanging from ropes, cables, or wires. It's just scattered all over the place, as if this room was a blender.
This doesn't look like her MO, does it?
No. This is this is the devil's MO. It's a horror movie in here.
This is someone with a complete disregard for human life.
Walls are stained red. Not a single bit of damage is done to furniture or walls or fixtures or anything like that. It's just like there was about 65 people in here and they all suddenly exploded, and then their parts exploded.
So Nigel's seen witches and he's seen what they can do.
Yeah.
Does this match that kind of MO rather than Fezler's? I say witches, I mean magically imbued people.
Probably. It would take a really, really dark-minded person for something like this, though.
I mean, cool. Can I look for any sign of, because Fezler had she left a message for me in the warehouse for me to find. I didn't get a chance to ask her, but it was put so that someone would find it. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try and head down to where her cell was and try and see if anywhere in this mess she's left any kind of message for me.
Okay. Roll 320s for your constant observating.
With the d6 on each one as well?
Yes.
Oh god, that first one is only a 6. The second one, all these rolls, crap. The second one's a 12. And the third one's an 11. So, what was the DC for this check?
What was the what?
Sorry, what was the number I'm trying to beat?
So far you've beaten it twice. 8.
Okay, so if I spend it... was it black on the first one, I'll get an 8 on the first?
Black. You get 2 blacks, we'll do it. Or you get red.
I'll spend a red. Yeah, I'll spend a red to get all 3.
Okay.
I'm full to miss this.
So that's 9. Okay. And then one more.
No, so I've got an 11, what's that?
You had a 6, a 12, and an 11, right?
Yeah.
That's what I had. So one more.
Oh, I thought you said 3, sorry. What is those for?
Yeah.
13.
That's fine.
I've rolled higher on my d6 every time than I have done on my d20. Good to see that, no matter what game I play in, I still roll like garbage.
Yes.
Dice jail, dice jail.
We need new dice.
You, one of the things that you notice, kind of hard to miss, although it wasn't placed in the open, you just happen to one of these, double takes. Oh, and by the way, Nora goes to follow you in, walking carefully. There's no way you're going to avoid, you just have to be careful not to slip and fall in the blood. Mm-hmm. So, you can't avoid stepping in it, but she daintily comes in, and Donnie puts a hand out to stop her. Just, no, miss, you shouldn't go in here. And she goes, I'm with him. What do you do?
I say, so I turn back and say, Donahue, this is Deputy Nora Wilcox. This is me officially deputizing her.
She gives him a look like me.
But Deputy, you shall remain with the detective here.
Chief Inspector.
This is a crime scene, and I do not wish you to
There
disturb
may
the
be
evidence.
someone alive in here. And Donnie's like, no one's alive in here. Woo.
Fine, you may follow, but you will take the exact steps that I do.
I know.
Do not disturb a thing.
I understand. And she like moves Donnie, whose hand is set. Thank you, sir. Follows.
Nigel's going to draw a witchwood and put in his biggest glass caliber bullet.
What I was going to say is one of the things that you notice is part of a skull with some flesh and hair still attached and a pointed ear.
Ooh.
There were no witches here, let alone crops. So this is just would have been police personnel and
Someone's dumped a crop body here.
yes, judging by the amount of body parts.
Yeah, so it was 3 times that many people, and
Yes.
even if they called 2 of the precincts in to respond to this incident, it wouldn't. This seems to have happened almost instantaneously, right?
Yeah. Now, in the corridor leading to Dominique Fessler's spell, there's a lot more splatter. It's like it started here and it just crescendoed in the main room.
Yeah, because I guess most of the people were.
Yeah.
Basically, wherever there's a body, there's a burst.
Right.
Cool.
And her cell door is still locked and closed. She is not in it.
There's no residue left behind when magic's cast, is there? There's not like a smell of sulfur or anything.
No. Well, it depends on what kind of spell is used. There is a residue, but only a magic-imbued person could determine what it was, could find anything more about it. A magic-imbued person or a psychic.
Ooh. Where's the psychic?
Far away from here.
Oh, that's right.
Nigel doesn't catch himself stuff from just. I wish Connie were here.
Ooh, tingly. Oh, the force is calling out to Connie.
Well, I'm glad that he's not a witch. Because he uses witches. Oh my god, no. That show could have been more than what it is. It's just, anyways, I'm not.
Stop.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited because I was a big fan of Rebels.
Yeah, I liked it too. It's just it's like a puppet show telling a story.
You know what? Yeah, we know.
Anyways,
not everything can be Deep Space Nine. Can we go on, please?
It's fine. Oh my god, it's fine. Oh my god.
No, only one thing could be Deep Space Nine, and that was Deep Space Nine.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Son of a bitch! I'll bet if there was a Rhodian tailor in there who happened to be a Cardassian spy.
Rhodian.
I'm kidding. Cardassian, Rhodian. Ooh, mix those species.
What's a Star War?
So looking into Dominique's cell, did she make any carvings or leave anything in the walls or anything like that?
There are burn marks on the wall, streaks. Like on the left wall as you enter the cell, they're burning up and to the left, and on the right side up and to the right, and they're at slightly different angles, almost as if, well, roll 320s to analyze this.
That's a 7, sorry, with a +1. There we go, that's a 23, finally.
Yay.
Red chip.
And that's another 11. So it's a 6, an 11, and a 23. I said
Okay, and you got a red chip.
Do I cash that red chip in to bump one of those 11 or 6s up to get something? Or?
You can bump the 6 if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Stuff it.
Good idea. They seem to indicate a trajectory.
Like going in towards where Fizzler was, or like
going out.
Like she exploded?
At first, seems like that. Maybe on the ceiling there are burn marks. No holes, but there are burn marks. Almost like, yeah, she did an angled explosive device, like a claymore, blew in that direction from the position where she was sitting, or might have been sitting, from observing the place where, from the cell. Very simple. It's just a little bench. That's all that's in there, and these marks go out from there.
Like a sort of... What kind of modifications had she done to herself?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If she yeeted herself out of here with a rocket up her ass, which is what it looks like, she would have left gears all over the ceiling and floors and wall, because there's no hole and there's no way to get out the way these are pointed. It's almost like it's almost like you lit a rocket in here and it caused all these sooty streaks to fly in that direction. But where it was going is just a black spot, just like it was a weak firework that exploded there.
Watch those wrist rockets? I don't know. Yeah, Nigel can't wrap his head around it.
But yeah, she's gone.
Nigel's gonna punch the bars of the cell, and they will bend.
Ooh. You want to do a Superman bend?
No, it's like he just punches it and it bends around his fist. So, it's just, damn it.
Yeah, Nora's gonna go. sort of backtrack a little. I'm going to find something to write with and see if I can catalog these body parts.
Like, Nigel flicks his other wrist that isn't currently embedded in the bars, and out, as if, like, from by magic, out comes his notepad and pencil, which he keeps for, like, making case notes.
Always ready. All right, she'll begin.
A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
She'll begin making size.
Nigel will accompany her because he's not leaving her alone with this. Whilst he tries to mull over what the hell's going on.
Okay.
There's not like witches have. They don't have barcodes, do they?
What's that?
The witches don't have anything to it. That's been so long. I'm trying to think if there'd be anything on the crop skull that we could use to identify her, aside from obviously the ears, but as in like where she came from, whatever.
No.
Not even the glass chip.
What glass chip?
I thought all crops had little glass chips in the back of the net.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to find that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's too much of a mess. I mean, you could, if you had someone magical, they might be able to search for it magically, but I mean, there's gore everywhere.
Yeah, okay. Ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, well, hold on to that, because before the next sitch comes up.
Hello and welcome to our thank you segment of the show. Please do not skip ahead. These people are very wonderful, and as a matter of fact, this show would not be possible if not for them. It's true. If you would like to see about becoming a patron of the show or to contribute to us in some other ways, you can look at our website at rigstories.com/support or at patreon.com/rigstories. Thank you so much. George Pecenica, Azurnight, Michael West, Shalom West, Brad Mack, Delta Alpha, Eric McNeil, Irritating Fog, Michael, Robin, Alan Farkas, Churlington Beescoat, Ray Volk, Ryan Smith, Tracy Dickens, Andrea Pena, Ann McMicken, George Stankow, Jamie Henderson, Giannis Vestin, Jeff Fogg, Jonathan Kenwell, Kaylee Wood, Michael Rodden, Rupert Faullhurst, Flub 2, Sarah Elkins, Colin M., and all the rest of our wonderful followers. Thank you! This episode is executive produced by George Pecenica and produced by Azurnight. Our Patreon sponsor is Eric McNeil. And now, on with the show!
Let's circle back around. Percy, let's take a look at the warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, you and Coyne were going to investigate back in Halo. Alright, meanwhile, back in Halo, well, not meanwhile, this is the previous evening, thereabouts. Sure enough, towards the back wall of Halo, on the far north side of the city environs, there is an enormous warehouse. And there are no railroad tracks going into it. There are gigantic doors big enough that a freight train... It's almost like a train engine garage where outside of it you would expect to see one of those rotating tracks where they back in the days where they put the train on it and rotate it to a different track. But nothing like that here. There's a little person-sized door off to the side. Okay. Yeah, Coyne keeps a lookout, so no other signs of any survivors or anything here. And the lantern above the door is still burning. So you got no problem seeing there. And then once you go inside, there's a turn switch knob to turn lights on. Turn lights on? Yep. Okay. They come on in a series of filling up this whole warehouse, and you see four train tracks with two of them have gigantic locomotives on them, and there is a number of train cars. Most of them are passenger cars. There's a couple of freight cars. Yeah, baggage cars, freight cars. And there is a train depot inside the warehouse right on one of the tracks. And if you follow the tracks, they go up to the doors and stop. Or, on the backside, up to the wall and stop. There's no sign of any kind
Magic
of way from
train?
It's almost like it's a Coyne will say it's looks to be, this ain't no depot. Spade looks to me like a train museum.
Well, let's go look at the depot.
All right. Yeah, he goes over and on the way there, he like runs his hand across the largest locomotive and he's like, oh, damn.
What's that?
Takes out his pocket knife and there seems to be a lot of brass fixtures on this.
Mm-hmm.
And he like gouges his knife into it a little bit and he's like, Spade, this is gold.
What are you talking about?
It's gold.
I walk up there and what he scratched.
Yeah, it's there are some parts that are brass, but for the most part, the like gleaming part, it's gold, and it's like I do believe that there is silver. It's like this locomotive is made of precious and in some cases easily meltable metals.
Well, what the hell they do this for?
I know this damn thing's expensive.
Let's see if there's anything that can help us in the depot.
I'll bet there's some rich hoity-toity owns this museum.
Could be.
Bunch of boxcar boys are like, I'm gonna steal this shit.
Maybe we can put together some tracks, take it to. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm sure there's a poor person needs a train.
Melt this baby down.
Yeah. Yeah, the depot is like you'd expect the inside of a depot to be. There's like teller windows and whatnot. There's ticket sales, and the tickets go to. You'd expect to see like travel rates and whatnot for different locations that are like major cities and things like that. No, they're all strange names. You'd not seen anything like them before, with the exception of one name that stands out.
Which one is that?
Peace.
Oh, I remember that.
Peace. Yeah, that's where all the Fae-Faes come from.
I know. Good Lord, all those Fae-Faes.
Oh yeah, by the way. Fifi's gonna go up and check out the golden train too and lift a leg on it. That's what I think of your golden train.
But there's like no book or anything saying who the trains belong to at one time, or where it came from.
No, it's like if this were outside and the tracks were continuous, it would be just like any other depot. From what you could see, from what's written in the ledger book and whatnot, and ticket sales and things like that, and there's like a spike with like ticket receipts on it. This is a train depot.
Well, that's all weird. And I don't know any of the other names of the cities or towns.
They're all really strange. There's one called Hellfire. Might not want to take the train there.
No.
But yeah, at least you'd expect to at least see. I mean, sure, there might be a bunch of like smaller train towns that you hadn't heard the name of, but it'd be like somethingville or something stun or something town. Not these are all just words. And I mean, there's Peace, Chance, Hellfire. No Chicago, no Boston, no Atlanta, no New York, nothing like that.
I'll grab that book.
Okay.
So let's go meet up with the other folks.
All right.
Maybe they know some of these towns.
Hang on. As a man clears his throat behind you guys, as you're turning to leave, it's like he's suddenly there. He's lurking. Says, "Can I help you?" He's wearing coveralls and an engineer's cap. He must be an investment banker.
Where'd you come from?
Somebody hit the drum on your. Thank you, Robin.
I don't know where they've gone now.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Where'd you come from?
Here.
But he wasn't here when we were.
No, I was just out back. Were you looking to go somewhere?
I'll take the book. So where are these places at? What's so funny?
You're kidding, right?
No.
These places are from all over.
All over where?
All over the world. He steps closer to like indicate something in the book, and you notice that he has red eyes. They're brown, but like slight tints, like sort of leaning a little bit reddish.
Scared.
Coyne, being the subtle one, says, "Spade, you see his eyes are red."
Oh my god. You guys are like the Disaster Brothers.
I just glances at him and it looks back at you.
And so I'll say, so where's, I point to, was it
Hellfire?
Hellfire.
Is that what I said? Hellfire? I think that was one, yeah.
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 Where's that located?
Great Confederate state of Florida.
Yep, Hellfire.
So how do you get this train from this complex down there?
That's my little secret.
Okay.
Purse, I think he's a witch. I'm a warlock. There's a very big difference. Who are you?
I'll introduce myself. I'm Percy Alexander.
Coyne sticks his thumbs in his, hooks his thumbs in his belt loops and says, "I'm Bill Coyne. We're boxcar boys." And the warlock looks at the two of you like, "So what?"
And who might you be?
Kagan. His name's Kagan.
Kicking.
Chicken. Oh, like chicken? No, Kagan. Kagan. Name's Kagan. Did you want to go somewhere? You're not part of what's going on outside, are you?
Oh, no.
You're not from that airship, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna go back, talk to my mates, and see if we want to take a train ride somewhere.
All right.
I'll be back.
Would you mind leaving my book here?
Yeah, put the book down.
All right. He just glances at it and it disappears.
It disappears?
Yeah, it'll reappear. You hear like in the other behind you. It's like he magically put it back. Cocky sumbitch. Yeah, Kagan
we'll have to come back with the group and shoot this motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do a quick round here.
Okay.
Kagan. Okay, engineer. You're going back to the others?
Yeah.
So I found a magic train. Found a magic train.
A golden magic train.
And Holly's like, I found a chocolate bar with a golden ticket.
Yeah.
We're all going to Nigel Wonka's blood candy store place.
No.
The blood factory.
Yay.
Hello, and welcome to Inside the Robot Mind. I am your host, Robbie.
Oh, fuck that intro crap. I have shit on Traitor Ben.
What do you mean, Boris?
He doctored that recording from Storycrafter.
What? That is not true. You know you cannot doctor a
You
victory.
can too. It's a bitch, but it is possible. You play cylinder A on one Vic while you record cylinder B on other. All you have to do is stop and move needle to pick up different parts.
What? That sounds like Bologna.
Here, look at this. I found cylinder A inside Ben's closet.
What does this mean?
It means he fucked us over, Twinkie. Listen.
Hey guys, it's Mike. Nissa took a fall off the balcony early this morning. She's fine, but I'm taking her to Wharlock to get her checked out. While I'm gone, I want the studio cleaned up. Robbie, you're in charge of cleaning the kitchen and the studio. Boris will be in charge of cleaning the bathroom and the aero pad. Ben will be in charge of cleaning the living space and bathroom. I want Robbie to supervise everything. Release episode 304, and don't forget to point out how great it is. A lot goes into this episode. Boris can do the protocol this time. Robbie, you can do Margie's previously on, and if you guys do a Robot Mind segment, that's fine. Just don't be crude. We'll see you guys tonight. No fucking around. Later.
I am in charge.
Will you forget about that shit and concentrate on fact old man screwed us like Harvey Weinstein on casting couch?
What do you suggest we do?
I am going to kill him. I have perfect plan.
Boris, no. You cannot say that. The term is unalive.
Fine, then you approve.
No, but no, I did not.
Now back to show.
Now quickly over to Connie.
Okay.
Connie.
Connie needs more coffee.
Yeah. So you are going to contemplate the discovery that your mother seemingly going to be married to a warlock by the name of Handon Moss.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You're not here.
What?
I really
that's kind of what
I'm glad I remembered to look over because I knew I had Rupert's reaction.
You're lucky I wasn't drinking. I would have sprayed beer with the goddamn laptop.
He had some motion blur going on in his reaction there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I beg your pudding.
You where you're still in that vicinity where you had the bright lantern light coming through the window. I'm gonna keep doing that until Ray corrects me, and he never will. Star Trek. Welcome to the Ray glossary.
Oh my goodness! No, we need to stop this. This is craziness.
Stop before Ray's vocabulary kills again. Yeah, you're still in that same vicinity where you were like looking at the invitation. Mm-hmm. Okay. Your horse begins to act uneasy, and Sweet Potato mules a little bit worriedly.
Okay, Connie puts that letter away and looks around.
There is a man. There is a man walking down the street. Seems none the worse for wear, despite everything that happened here. He is in the process of straightening out his suit coat. He's wearing a black suit, red brocade vest. His hair is a little like salt and pepper, but a little bit messed up on one side. And He looks at your horse and kind of frowns at the sound of a cat. Staggers a little closer, like someone be like, "Is that a cat in its saddlebag?" It's like, does not look at you. It's as if you're not there.
Connie slowly she'll just kind of not walk. Maybe we'll just stay where I am. Put a hand on the horse just to kind of get the horse to calm down a little bit, maybe.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you're. He wanders closer to the sound of the cat mewing, and his eyes grow a little wide, and he starts to lick his lips. And he starts wiggling his fingers like, "Ooh, what have we here? A little something to unwrap." And is approaching the saddlebag, still not even seeing you.
Okay, well, how close is he?
He's about within 4 feet.
So I could easily put a gun to the side of his head.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Connie does that. You're gonna step away from my cat right now, sir.
He stops and he's like his hands go up and he's like sudden flash of panic on his face, and it's like, "Who's there? Is it one of them witches?"
Doesn't really matter now, does it? There's a gun to your head. How about you just go on your way before I decide to pull this here trigger?
Yes, Connie.
He puts his hands down and starts laughing. Is that your cat?
I did say that, didn't I? She like kind of shoves the end of the gun against the
barrel.
Not barrel. Is it the barrel? Oh my god, my brain is just like.
Is it the part that the fiery shooty thing comes out of?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the barrel. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just like pushes it a little more pointedly against his head.
He steps back out of range of it, and he like looks up at where someone would be sitting on the horse. Kind of.
Connie's not on the horse though. She's.
Oh, I thought
beside
you were on
it.
the horse. Okay.
No, I'm on the ground.
All right. Well, edit. Yeah. Still, he backs away away from the direction of what was pressing against him. Still looking around, and he goes like this, sniffing the air. You're not one of the witches from here.
Very observant.
But you have something that belongs to me.
Can't say that I do.
You do. He puts out his hand, as if expecting you to hand him something.
Wow, sir. I can't believe you're actually trying to get me to give you something when I'm clearly the one here with the advantage in the situation. I'm gonna use my mental psychic powers. What's going on with this dude? I'm gonna like poke at his brain a little bit.
Time to go scanners on him.
I read some minds here, Mike, or is it blocked?
Sure. Well, jotting something down. Roll initiative. 20-sider.
Oh fuck. Oh, initiative. Alright, gotta get this dice bag out again. Well, I was a 20.
Oh, you got it.
I really like this fucking die.
Well, I really hate this one. All right, what was the last transaction there? He said, you said what?
Fuck. Oh well, that she was.
Or you were going to like go to read his mind?
Connie's the one with the advantage. And
oh yeah, you said you were gonna.
Clearly not. Why would he be so bold to ask for something?
He takes 2 very bold steps back, and then 4 shadowy figures come into view, 2 on either side of him.
Okay, well.
And they are making noises like
different. That's lovely.
Yeah, very dark and like vile shades.
Yeah, so what do I have to roll to try to like hop on my horse and get the heck out of here? The heck out of Dodge.
You're not gonna shoot him?
Maybe once I'm on the horse.
All right.
Did I get a chance to skim his mind a little bit before that, or no? This is just happening all at the same time.
I'll give you the option to either scan his mind or get out of there, or at least get some distance between you.
Distance, and then try to go for the brain.
Gonna try to go for the brain.
Delicious brain.
That's exactly what he was thinking when he was reaching for the cat. I'm gonna go for the brain.
Yeah, no, he's not touching my cat. Okay, cat's been with me for a while. I don't remember where I picked it up.
I think we picked it up from the guy who fixed Nigel in the beginning of season 2. It was the cabin in the woods. He had a cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was abandoned.
And it was abandoned, and then you abandoned it in your saddlebags when we went to peace.
Shh. Gosh. Nothing bad ever happens in peace.
Roll a 20.
No, the cat wasn't in peace.
Pieces.
Roll a 20 and a d6.
14 plus 2, okay. 16.
All right. Yeah, you managed to hop on that horse and do a quick gallop to get away from him. He lowers his arm and has like a disappointed look on his face for a moment before going, I can't whistle like that. It's a real sharp whistle, and then the 4 Fates dart towards you. They're basically taking a couple of running steps and then a flying leap. And they can fly now? They can fly now. Whatever the hell they are, they can fly now.
Lovely.
Yeah, so these phantom-y things are coming at you. What do you do?
Can I outrun them? Or maybe,
It's probably your best bet, unless you got something you think you could use against them.
well, Psychic Ray maybe, but that's only 1 against 4, so I don't think I have any area of effects attacks. So no, let's go.
All right.
Go, let's get the heck out of here.
All right, roll 3 20s. 3 20s. 3 20s. Roll 3 20s.
Oh, okay, I found my 20s. Yes. Okay, 3 20s. 20. There it is. I have too many dice. They're everywhere. No, you never have too many dice. Alright, 12, 19, and 7.
12, 19, 12, 19, 12. Okay. Yeah, you get a good head start on it. And funny thing is, they immediately started chasing after the horse.
Of course.
But then seemingly became confused and started to zigzag and cross around each other. As far as how their movements are concerned, think of the wraiths at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, only like dark shadows, not ghostly apparitions. And yeah, it's just a few gallops ahead, and you're like towards the center square where Holly, you and Nigel are digging, and you saw Connie come dart around the corner.
Connie's spooked.
Yeah, and you see that she's spooked. And you see a couple of these fades like come swooshing out of the side street where she was at into the air. Like a couple of them go into the air. One of them settles down on the ground, and it's like basically a wispy, black, smoky, shadowy thing with 2 legs because it's now walking, and it looks right at you, Holly.
Oh no. Okay.
Wait, here's a Ray with a microphone eating something crunchy. I'm blocking it.
Yeah, we actually don't hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, that was well done.
But you'd hear Ray. Anyway.
Maybe.
Let's pick on Ray time because Ray's not here. How is that different from when he is here? It doesn't. Page 2. All right.
Okay.
All right, Connie, what are you going to do? Let me frame this out a little better for you. You glimpse Nigel and Holly looking up from where they were, digging through some rubble, and I'm going to go ahead and say that you guys did manage to find. Robin, roll a 6-sider. Actually, everybody roll a 6-sider.
Okay.
George, you don't have to roll. Think of a number from 1 to 6 since you're over there. All right.
I've got a 3.
All right. Do you want to keep your 3 or go with somebody else? This is going to be how many survivors you have rescued?
I'll go for Rupert. Sorry,
Someone forgot to roll the dice.
Was it meant to be a D20? Yeah.
No, it's 6.
Oh god damn it! Because it was a nat 20 on the D20.
Can we just use that instead?
No.
I got a 6 on my D6 roll.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
You managed to save 6 people. All right. Well, you're in the process of digging through some rubble, and you happen to see Connie come dart around the corner, and she's got a look like, I guess, oh fuck, I'm being chased, kind of a thing. And you saw the shadowy things come out after her, not going to her at all, but going past her. A couple of them went up into the sky. One of them sort of landed on the ground and is now walking straight towards you, Holly. And this is some distance away. This is maybe 20, 25 yards away from you. And from Connie's perspective, Connie, you can see that Holly can see whatever it is that you're seeing. See?
I guess Connie will kind of like call over, like, Holly, I don't know what these are.
Right, before I'm going to go over, because I was just looking now, inventory was like, I have guns and stuff that is not going to help here. But I did see, I'm assuming I still have the helmet thing.
Oh, you do, yes.
Right. So I would like to put that on as quickly as I can and then run over to Connie. Trying to so they're just like these kind of wispy edges.
You may know what they are. Roll a 20. Roll a 20, and you could probably add something from your smart here. No, roll a 20 and a d4.
20 and a d4.
Yeah.
That's my d4.
No, she's laughing. What did you do?
One on both of them.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, that's
oh
a thing.
no.
What did I do? What did I do to offend you so much?
I'm sorry, but you lose your gold chip, and
Aww.
things are too chaotic for you to know what they are now. But
Okay.
you may
Wow.
come to know what they are. Everybody, think for a second.
'Cause what goes up falls down again. Drop is your steampunk adventure comedy. Your silly tabletop role-play fantasy. We're the Steamrollers Adventure Pod.
Thank you for listening to the Steamrollers Adventure Podcast, a steampunk actual play tabletop role-playing comedy adventure show based on the fiction of Michael J. Rigg. Subscribe to the show most anywhere you find podcasts, on the Rigg Stories YouTube channel or directly from steamrollersadventurepodcast.libsyn.com. To find out more about the show or other Rigg Stories productions such as the audio drama Copperheart, the animated VR YouTube comedy Whiskey Tango Furball, or the Heart of Bronze novel series, visit RiggStories.com. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/RiggStories to get perks like shoutouts, show mentions, exclusive audio and specials from all of our productions, early releases, NPC creation, and more.
What up, fuckers?